What's up, Friday Night Funkiners? I'm here with ToastLord, aka the voice actor for Soft BF from the FNF Softmod.
Hello, it's me, ToastLord. I make toast and I voice. I shout into a mic. It's funny.
So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I can indeed. Hello, I'm ToastLord. Of course, voicing Soft BF. And I started voice acting about a year and a half ago, back, I believe it was April or May 2020. Started with just reading a manga with a friend, and then we just both sort of loved voicing. So we decided, why not become voice actors? Bada bing, bada boom. Year and a half later, here I am. First official role.
So, for those who don't know, can you tell us a bit about the upcoming big update for the Softmod?
Why, yes, I can indeed. Softmod's double update will include a plethora of new content, such as voice acting, which is toggleable for those who would prefer a quieter experience, reworked dialogue for week 1 to 5, a new week entirely, week 6, which will include a new character, some may know, some may not, 14 new songs, which will replace the original Friday Night Funkin soundtrack, reworked sprites, and some story cutscenes.
That's very exciting. Oh man, we can't wait to see what you guys have in store for us.
I'm excited to have just everyone see this, because, of course, with me being on the team, I get to see things behind the scenes, and you guys are gonna love it.
So, how is the process like getting the voice role as Soft BF?
Well, it's a bit of a funny story because for the past year or so, I've been working on this voice acting website, which some of you may know, Casting Call Club. One day, I got a friend request from someone on the site, and they said, hey, I'm running a fandub for the Friday Night Funkin mod, Soft, and was wondering if you'd like to play the main lead. I was like, oh, sure, I'm down. And he paid me as well, which, nice on him. So I got lines recorded, bada bing, bada boom, a few days later. And then I get a DM from Tama, who, as you know, is the creator of the Soft mod, saying, hey, I really liked your voice for Soft BF. Would you like to be the official voice actor? And the happiness I felt from that, I don't think I could describe in words. I was hopping out of my seat. It was cool. It was good. So being the first official cast member was really exciting. As Tama did also mention, she wanted Soft BF's voice to be perfect if they were going to add voice acting, so that feels like an honor to actually fulfill her dreams for the voice.
Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, it sounds like both sides kind of got this dream role of having voice acting and you being the lead role of the main character. So how has development been, or your experience so far with the Soft team?
My experience with the Soft team have been nothing but positivity. Everyone on the team is so nice and kind, and there's just a really nice vibe with the team. I love working with them. My current profile picture was done by good old Pete Face from the team, and I love it. So I would say nothing but the best from the Soft team.
That's great to hear. It's always so neat to hear what goes on behind the scenes with a whole team working on it, especially these days with FNF mods. I mean, there's whole teams working on it. So what has been the easiest or most challenging part about voicing Soft BF?
Soft BF, for the most part, has been really easy to voice because, as some of the fans have pointed out, my voice for Soft BF is a lot like the dub voice for Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. So that sort of naturally comes to me as I've been doing the Izuku Midoriya voice for, I'd say, 2+ years. So getting into those hard-hitting emotions, which the mod has a plethora of, makes it really easy.
Cool. So there hasn't been really any challenging parts where you have to think and be like, oh well, how I can approach this in different ways, or
most of it has been pretty natural. I'd say the only difficulty would be matching what Tama wants specifically, which isn't a bad thing, of course. Just it's good to have that challenge as a voice actor.
Gotcha. So name origin for ToastLord?
Yes. This is quite the grand story, I must say. Let's put the clocks back about January 2020. It started with me just having a nice midnight snack about 11 p.m. Just, hey, I'm eating toast, ain't this kinda quirky? And then I would upload that to my Instagram story. Then, about a month later, hey yo, it's 1 a.m, eating 6 slices of toast, aren't I just so cool? And then it would gradually keep going till, I'd say, late March, 8 slices of toast, 3 a.m. I was thriving at this point, but I figured the only way to go was up. So, I believe it was the 8th of April, 2020, I live streamed myself eating an entire loaf of toast. It was quite the challenge, to say the least, but I pushed on, and I took my rightful throne as the Lord of toast.
Oh my gosh. That is... Gosh, that was like the second coming of sliced bread. So, what do you think makes the soft mod great? Are there any moments or characters that stand out to you?
Oh, I read my chair. What I think makes the soft mod so great is mainly just the writing. Tama did an absolutely amazing job writing it, a really compelling story with amazing emotional moments. And I believe it's week 5, just where Soft BF finally stands up for himself. And I just think that's really inspiring to people who are going through the same thing. And I think it just gives a lot of people hope. And I love that.
That's right. This mod is definitely special, unique, and there's a reason why it has blown up.
Of course, and I call myself lucky to be working on such an amazing project.
Yeah, that's great. So, how did you actually find out about Friday Night Funkin?
I originally found out through Twitter. I just saw this game. I originally thought it was just some PS1 game just from what people were saying that suddenly got like a nostalgia boom. But no, it was this new thing and I thought it was pretty cool. So I gave it a shot. I sucked at it, but I enjoyed it. Just, I am not good with like 4-hour rhythm games. Like Guitar Hero, shred it.
So I wanted to ask you, so you found out about the game on Twitter. Do you remember when that was exactly, like which month?
I think it could have been November.
Oh, wow. So you've been here from the start, pretty much.
Pretty much, I guess, yeah.
So I also wanted to ask what you think about the mods or the community at large.
I love everything the game stands for. Like, I love how open source the game is. As someone who likes to code, I like being able to do my own thing with it. As for mods, I'd say a personal favorite of mine would be, I think it's Tricky. I've never attempted him because there's no way in hell I could ever attempt that.
Very understandable.
From what I've seen, I love the songs. And B, like in the later section, just the absolute scale of how big he gets.
And you also mentioned how you code?
Somewhat, yeah. I'm very basic level. I take computer science at my school. Yeah, it's enjoyable.
Would you ever consider creating your own mod versus ToastLord?
Oh, now you've given me the idea. I will think about that. I'm gonna 100% think about that.
Cool. So do you have any favorite video games or genres?
My 3 personal favorite series would be the Yakuza series, Devil May Cry, and Metal Gear Solid. They're games that have amazing narratives and still keep amazing gameplay. And with Metal Gear Solid in particular...
Yeah, nice. Do you play Smash Bros by any chance?
I do indeed.
Because I was gonna say, is Snake your main?
He's slowly becoming my main. Annoying friends with like his C4 is so funny to me. They think they're safe on the other side of the stage, and then all they hear is there.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Alright, best nickname for Soft BF. There have been multiple variations of what characters call Soft BF in the game, such as Softy, Baby Blue, B, Sport.
A personal favorite nickname of mine, I love just calling him Softy or Baby Blue. Just something about that. He's so pure. Calling him Baby Blue or Softy just feels right to me.
Do you have any words of wisdom for those that want to head into the voice acting industry?
I'd say the 2 best pieces of advice I can give is to be patient with anything voice acting related, and just one that took me a while. Don't be afraid to be loud. I'd hear a lot of these auditions from more younger people where like the line requires, hey, I won't let you take her away from me, and it like gets more loud. You'll hear these younger people go, I won't let you take her away from me! And it just doesn't sell the emotion the line should have. So don't be afraid to be loud is the biggest one, and going back on my point, patience is key.
Yeah, that's great advice, especially about how things can take time. Do you also have any inspirations?
I've had a few inspirations. Back before I started voice acting, I'm at a convention. I met Billy Kometz, who is the English dub voice actor for Josuke from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that just kind of planted the seed of voice acting in my head, and then from there just kind of grew.
So where can people find you on social media to follow you on your journey?
Well, people can find me on YouTube at ToastLord and on Twitter at ToastLord_VA. I tweet random shit, I attempt to be funny, and I just kind of retweet nice art.
Thank you again, Toast, for coming on man. I really appreciate it.
Hey, it's been an absolute pleasure being here. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You got it, man. No problem. Let us know in the comments what your favorite question ToastLord was asked, or what you think about the soft mod, and we hope you all have a great day.